Hey, what's up guys, it's me How to Tech here, back with another video guys here. So today on this video I'm going to show you guys how to install the Oreo version of the Ressurection remix on your Galaxy Grand Prime. So it's gonna work on almost all the Galaxy Grand Prime models, including the G530H, the FZ, BT, the S920L model, and almost all of them. So let's get started. First of all, open up the first link I'm going to give you in the description, which should take you to the XDA farm page. Let me bring up my PC here. So if you're running the G530H model or the BT, you can open up the first link here. If you're running the other versions here, you can open the second link. So I'm running the G530H, so I'm gonna use the G530H model. Let me zoom it up so I can show you here clearly. Here is for the G530H, and the second link is gonna work on almost all versions of it, of Grand Prime, including days following versions of the Grand Prime. Here are the models. You guys can check it out. It's gonna work on G530T, T1W, the G530P, S920L, G530MU, FZ, MH, the XX version of the Grand Prime, and the XC. Personally, I recommend you guys to use this version of the Grand Prime of the G530H if you're running the G530H or the BT. But if you're running other versions here, you can use this one. So let me show you my Grand Prime. Here's my Grand Prime. Let's zoom it up. So here's my Grand Prime, and it's running the G530H model here. Let me show you. Here you can see the model. Let my camera focus it here. It's taking. Anyway, so my phone, it's G530H here, running on the XEU here. You can see it's running XEU. So this is only gonna work on the G530H with XEU and XXU. So with this being out of the way, so you need to download the Ressurection remix here. So I'm running the G530H, so I'm gonna download the G530H one. Scroll down to see the download link. So as I said, let me zoom it up. If you're running the XEU or XES versions of the G530H, you can download it from here. Or if you're running the XXU or XXS version of the Grand Prime, the G530H model specifically, you have to download from here. And the G530H BT is coming very soon. As you can see, it's uploading here. Let me show you. Here it is, the G530 BT model. So I'm running the XEU here, so I'm gonna download the XEU version of it, which will take you to this page of the Android file host. You need to press the download button to start downloading here. Now I've already downloaded it and also put it on my phone, so I don't need to download it again. So make sure you have to download this. Afterward you download it, you need to go and install it on your phone. So let me bring the phone in. So here it is. So make sure you have the TWRP recovery also installed here. I have already installed the latest TWRP 3.2.1.0. Make sure you download the latest one, otherwise it's not going to work for the Oreo ROMs. So so first of all, you need to power off your phone. Let's power it off first. Now booting up to the recovery. So as usual, you need to press the power button, volume up, and the home button at the same time to boot to the recovery. Here is the Grand Prime logo with the recovery text up off here. Sorry, my camera is having a very hard time trying to focus up. Here is the TWRP recovery 3.2.1.0. You need to make sure if you're running the old version of the TWRP, which is 2.8.7.0 or the 3.0, make sure to upgrade to 3.2 version of the recovery, as the older version is not supported with the Oreo ROMs. So first of all, I recommend all of you guys to back up your current ROM here. I already backed it up, so make sure you check the system, cache, data, and boot. Now I've already backed it up here. So the advantage of the backing up is that once you mess up the installation or anything like that, you can always restore back to like make your phone like how it used to be before you installed the Ressurection remix. So I've already made a backup here. Let me show you. Here is my backup. so I don't need to make it the backup again. So let's directly go to the installation part. First of all, you need to click on the wipe and click on advanced wipe. Afterwards, select Dalvik, Syscache, System, Dalvik, and Data. In other words, 4 of them. These two options are optional. You don't need to wipe it to install this ROM. And when you do, it's wipe, and these following partition will be removed. Afterward, locate to where you copied your copy of Ressurection Remix. I copied it on my internal storage. Here it is. Let me show you here. Here is the ROM downloaded here, and afterward click on swipe to flash, and now it's flashing the Ressurection Remix here. It should take somewhere around 5 to 10 minutes to give the installation a little time, and I'll be right back once the installation is completed. So here we go. Here's my Ressurection Remix installation being completed. Here you can see. So right now what you need to do is reboot your system and wait for a while. And here you should see the Ressurection Remix boot animation. So it's gonna take somewhere around 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure to be patient here during the boot up process, and I will be right back once the boot up process of the Ressurection Remix is done. So here is my Ressurection Remix booted up and all. So you can see here is the Ressurection Remix on the menu here, the notification bar, and the Wi-Fi working all on great. You can connect to your Wi-Fi network now. Yes, this is the Wi-Fi is all working. And to show you the version of the Android as well as the Ressurection Remix here, click on System and the About phone, and here is this, the RR, the Ressurection Remix version here, and the model being G530H with the XEU baseband, the variant. And this is the whole entire Ressurection Remix itself. The cool thing about the Ressurection Remix is that there is a cool lot of customization here. So on the settings you should see the configuration tab. Pressing on here you will be able to see a lot of customization options like clock and date, network traffic, notification timer, like everything from the status bar, the setting panels, the quick setting panel, the recent interface, so on and so forth, like everything. So almost everything works on this ROM, including the camera as well. Let me demonstrate you the camera. Here you can see you can take pictures of here. Let me change the picture size, and here is the full screen camera. You can see you can take pictures and then show you here. So it's kind of a little slow, but anyway, you can see here's the full camera, and almost everything works here. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to press the like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. So this part of this video is gonna be for all those guys who are not using the G530H version of the Grand Prime. This includes the version like G530FZ, M, MU, P, T, T1, so on and so forth. So for the owner of Grand Prime G530H, they have a simple way to download, which in this case, go to the Android file host website and click on download, and everything's all right downloaded here. But for the other users of Grand Prime that are not G530H, they have to download a little bit differently. So as usual, open up the link to the XZ thread for those guys who are not G530H. Here is the website here. Scroll down, and you need to know your device name and the device code name. So if you're using the G530T, T1 or W, this is the code number, gprimelte. For G530F, this is the code name, and these are almost you have to do the same for like these guys. So go to the download here, download section of this thread, and click on the Lineage Android builds. Here is the website. So as I say here, you need to learn here. So your device code. So if you're running the G530FZ, let's say, you need, this is the code name for your device name, gprimeltexx. So once you learn your version of the code name, go to the website, and here is the code here. Let me show you again, gprimeltexx, and here it is, gprimeltexx. In other words, this version of the Ressurection remix is only for G530FZ. So for example, let's say you have the G530MU, or for example G530T. So G530T, T1 and W users have to open this following version of the ROM, gprimelte. So going back to the website, gprimelte, you need to search it there. Here is the G5L3E. Now this is gonna only support G530M, T, T1 and W. So let's say you have G530T, you need to download this one. Now looking at the date here, make sure you take a look at the last modified page, the date. Make sure to always download the latest version here. So this is the one that's probably the latest. You can see this is the made on 26th from 4th, which is April of 26th build. So make sure to always download the latest version of the Ressurection remix. This ROM will always be updated every single day, so you make sure to check this out on every single day. Click on the folder, and here it is. You need to download this torrent file, and with that being said, you should also download a torrent client. There are many kind of torrent clients here, like BitTorrent, uTorrent, and so on. I have uTorrent. So first of all, click on this download here. Click on this file, and afterward click on save and OK. Make sure you download this. Afterward, make sure you have a torrent client installed. For example, here is my torrent client. Open this up. And your torrent client should be opened up with the download here. Here it is. Click on OK, and the ROM should start downloading. So that's the way you download the ROM for the other versions of the Grand Prime that's not G530H. Also a little note here, for people who are using G530H, they don't need to install Google Apps. But for those guys who are using the other versions that are not G530H, they must install the Google Apps from here, gaps.com. They have to download it from here. If you click on 8.1 and open up this folder, and they have to download from here depending on their preference. So here that's how you download it from here. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Oops.